Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, Yasharal.
First and foremost, I want to say Kal Allah,
Yahweh,
Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, elders, and masters of the great millstone who do rule well. Peace and blessings, salutations to all you sincere Aki and pushing this truth with 100% honesty and sincerity. Now today through the Rakakadash with the Holy Spirit, I want to get a quick lesson going into how pork and these crustaceans, which is these lobsters, crabs, and all these sea roaches pretty much.
The bottom feeders, the cleaners of the waters.
They're unclean to you,
They were made to clean up all the bullshit in the waters, alright? That's why you shouldn't be eating them.
Like you're not getting no nutrients from eating those.
Also, they're like the land version.
Because pigs will eat anything, and when you digest those pigs, you're not bringing in no nutrients to your body. And ultimately, our Heavenly Father said don't eat it. So why you eating it, man? It's the word. It says in the word.
And for all the, Jake like to, especially Southern Kingdom,
justify their wickedness.
I got a lot of family from Florida. And, Florida they eat seafood a lot, but they not eating like fish. They're eating bottom feeders. They eating shrimp and crabs mainly. What's it called? Some little clams and stuff. You're not supposed
crayfish.
to eat, crawfish and shit.
Yeah,
you're not supposed to eat that, man. All of those are like the roaches and spiders of the ocean, man.
And you see all these issues that eating that swine caused Jake to have all types of liver problems and all types of things.
Yeah, that shit fuck you up. Swine, hey man, swine is horrible. Pork, that's pork. Swine is pork, which is of the pig. You're not even supposed to touch the carcass.
This is Leviticus.
Yeah, Leviticus.
Chapter 11, verse 7 through 11. And the swine, though he divide the hoof.
The swine is the pig, which is
it
pork.
says though he divided the hoof, so that means that just because his hoof is divided, doesn't mean you can eat it. There's other animals that is, but you can eat them. Like pretty much the cow.
Man. And it says, and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. And it says, of their flesh shall ye not eat.
So it said he's unclean to you. The pig is unclean to us, alright? Pork. Swine.
And it says,
and we're not Muslim. This is just the laws of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Yeah, see, Jay like, say, you can't eat pork. What kind of religion is that? You're Muslim or something?
Nah, you're not Muslim, man.
Man. And it says, in their carcass shall ye not touch.
So you're not even supposed to be touching the damn flesh.
You're not supposed to touch the dead body, the living body of it, nothing, man.
They are unclean to you.
It's unclean, man.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters in the seas.
So whatever in the waters has fins and scales in the sea, that's what you can eat. It has to have fins and scales, all right?
Jake like to eat catfish, that's Jake's favorite. That shit, them
like everything, they do the opposite, man.
Every catfish eat all types of shit.
They're like, fins and scales, all right, let's eat the ones without the fins. That's 2/3 though.
And then the rivers, them shall you eat.
But Esau making us do this shit though. Esau he put the shit in the community, has you eat the shit, and then he goes back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua because they know the names. They be like, just give us the promise back, give us the birthright back. You see your people going off, they're evil. But guess what, nigga, you doing it to them. So that blood is on your hands.
Ultimately, Esau used to do that shit back then. Like when we were in captivity, they used to make us eat the pig and give us the bad parts of the pig to eat. And Jake still want to eat that shit now, eating what's that shit? The intestines of the pig. Chitlins. They want to eat that. They was forced to eat that shit back then, and they still eating it. And it's still unclean either way it goes. That's supposed to be eating that swine, man. That pork.
Man. And it says, and all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all the move in the waters.
So all the waters, it said rivers and everything. So everything in the water that doesn't have fins and scales. Keep going.
Of all that move in the waters and
all that move. Keep going. Read the last part.
Of all that move in the waters and of any living thing which is in the waters.
All the living things in the waters.
So octopus, swordfish, all that shit. If you don't have fin and scales, you're not supposed to eat it, man.
Every last living thing in the waters, you cannot eat if it doesn't have fins and scales.
Man.
It's unclean.
And it says, they shall be an abomination to you.
It's an abomination if it doesn't have fins and scales, and it's in the water, and it's a moving living thing. You're not supposed to eat it.
And it says, they shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination.
So you don't fuck with it. All right?
Yeah, get that link that talks about some of the things that come from eating swine. Pretty much it says a pig is a real garbage gut. It will eat anything. So they basically
it's like a bottom feeder.
They eat all that shit. They eat maggots, flesh, decaying stuff. and pretty much you digest it in your body.
It was a video that it was a dead carcass of a man, and it was like 6 pigs going in on his shit. For real.
So
and then you gonna eat the pig, man. You basically just ate him. Now cows and stuff, they eat like grass and stuff, man. So then we eat that, all right, and that's just natural from the earth, man. You are what you eat, and the pig is what it eats, and it's eating humans, dead carcasses, and then you eat that, man. That shit is nasty.
And then also on this little thing that
it's
says,
like catfish are the same way. They eat anything, man.
They do.
All these bottom feeders.
And on this little thing, it says the meat of a pig absorbs toxins like a sponge. So that means all that shit
unclean,
absorbs
man.
like a sponge, man. And why y'all made them like that? Because they're unclean, man.
Yeah, they're supposed to be a bottom feeder. They're supposed to clean up the earth and shit. Just like crabs and shrimp and stuff in the ocean supposed to be the bottom feeders and clean up everything, basically. Same thing, man.
This is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 17.
That's all you get, man.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh and the abomination in the mouth.
So basically, you're eating all these abominable foods, including the pig, and basically the reason why we made the lesson, these pig and these bottom feeders, because that's what y'all love to eat. Jake loves that shit. It's an abomination unto you.
Man. And the mouth shall be consumed together, said the Lord.
So y'all are gonna die, man.
Consumed by that fire. Fire, man.
You gonna die. Y'all don't want to give up those foods. Y'all are gonna die. Y'all gonna die, man. Is eating these abominable foods that serious to where you make it where you want to die over it? Is pig really worth dying for? Eating all these bottom feeders, these sea roaches, is that dying for? Y'all would need a regular roach, but guess what? Crab and all those other things are. They're basically sea roaches. They're dirty and they just eat anything. So you're basically digesting that shit, you know. But anyways, Lord will the lesson was edifying. Wanted it off by saying, call the law, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom, Yasharala.
Shalom, Yasharala.